Have you ever felt there's a deeper presence within you, something wiser, quieter, more enduring than your everyday self? In the mythic imagination, this presence is sometimes called the soul guide. You might know it as your intuition, inner knowing, or even a daimon, to borrow the ancient Greek word for the personal spirit that accompanies each of us. It's not loud or commanding, it doesn't push or demand. But if you listen closely, it whispers a path. In this second video in the Soulful Path series, I want to explore the idea of this inner guide, not as a fixed entity, but as a companion who evolves alongside us, helping us to live in greater alignment with who we really are. The soul guide is not a guru or external authority. It's an inner archetype, a symbol of the part of you that seeks wholeness, wisdom, and authenticity. In many traditions, this guide has appeared in different forms: a spirit animal, an ancestral presence, a wise elder, or even a future version of yourself calling you forward. Psychologist James Hillman described the daemon as the unique pattern that shapes a person's calling. It's the inner thread that weaves meaning through our life, even when we can't see it clearly. We don't usually meet the soul guide in dramatic moments. More often, it's in the pauses, the quiet walks, the journals filled with questions, the dreams we almost forget. It might speak in images, metaphors, or persistent longings. It shows up when something inside says, "This matters. This feels true." One of the ways to connect with your inner guide is through creative practices: story, symbol, and archetype. These tools give shape to something that doesn't always speak in words. They help us name what we've always felt, but didn't know how to describe. In a noisy world full of expert advice and 5-step plans, it can feel radical to say, "You already have a guide," but this is at the heart of a soulful approach to living a deeper life. The soul guide doesn't hand us a master plan. Instead, it asks us to walk with presence, to live the questions, and to honor what is most alive in us. When we learn to listen, we stop chasing clarity and start cultivating connection. We begin to trust that there's a deeper intelligence in the unfolding of our lives. And we realize we were never walking alone. The soul guide doesn't always speak in words. Often it speaks in images, longings, and symbolic patterns, what we might call archetypes. I've developed a set of alternative archetypes to reflect the kinds of deep, soulful roles that often emerge on the path to purpose. These aren't fixed labels or boxes, they're invitations. They represent the many ways the soul guide might show up in your life, as the mentor, the seeker, the Truthteller, or even the Spinster who walks her own way. You might think of the soul guide as an inner companion, and the alternative archetypes as the many faces it wears to help you hear its call. When one of these archetypes resonates deeply with you, it may be your soul's way of saying, "Pay attention. There's something here for you." In the description, you will find the link to the playlist for the Alternative Archetypes project. Please consider subscribing so that you don't miss out on any. There's also a link to the Alternative Archetypes page on the Spiral Path website where you can get more information.